You've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action. It's the final game of the regular season, Greg. It's time to look ahead for most teams.
And for some, that's looking towards the playoffs, right? Others, it's looking to the offseason, but don't look too far down the road just yet. We've got a game to play.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in its center. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Tatum's shot is off. Reeves with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Doncic passes to LeBron. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Outside, White. It's Brown on the wing. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Luka Doncic. Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
So he gets them both.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Reeves against White. The drive by Doncic. Excellent D there from Holiday.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Reeves finds Hayes. Reeves with the screen for Hayes. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Pass to Brown. Over Reeves. Brown with the bucket.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Now Hachimura. Back to Doncic. LeBron with a screen on Holiday. 5 to shoot. Rolls up on the elbow. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Holiday against Doncic. On the wing, Holiday. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Now here's LeBron following the shot by Drew Holiday. That one good for 2.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, they feel relatively good about their chances. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Porzingis. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Brown with the bucket.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Doncic against Holiday. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Los Angeles with another miss.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Reeves against White. To the middle. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Off target on the outside leaner.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the leaner's probably not the best option on that shot.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
Yep, that one goes. Tatum's got his third bucket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Doncic against Holiday. And stolen by White. They push it up 4-on-3.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Second team.
And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
And he makes the first. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Here's Reeves, still yet to score. Here's Hayes. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brown wide open, he fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got a couple of threes now in the first for Boston. Holiday against Doncic. Pass to Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here is Hachimura. The 3 for Doncic. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in.
Number 17. Dorian Finney-Smith.
Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. They lead by 7. And White kicks to Porzingis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Timeout. And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
All right, man. It's bandstand time. Get ready to win like everyone in the ball team.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Boston. With 1 game to go, let's take a look at how the final seeding will look out west. Look at the Lakers. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And you know, for Los Angeles, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
On the wing, Doncic. Reeves can't hit.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Brown. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
Now, here's Doncic. 23 points his last outing. James kicks to Finney-Smith. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
White against Reeves. White looking around. Brown. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Outside, James. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Reeves. White covering. 4 on the clock. From the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Reeves gets the bucket.
There it is. With Reeves, you don't have to worry about his conflict.
Outside, White. Back to Holiday. Brown outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. LeBron left side. From the baseline. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Now understand this, when LeBron James entered into the league in 2003, that's when lots of players were actually taking mid-range jumpers.
Now here's Brown. He's got 12. In the corner, Horford with it. Sinks the triple. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Hands like a guard. Horford with that quick trigger.
Reeves outside. Now here's Hayes. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Pass to LeBron. Over Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
Big-time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
Boston leading by 6. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Quite a screen. From outside the arc. And the Celtics another 3.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Reeves outside. Doncic with a screen for Reeves. Pass to Hayes. Back to Reeves. Over Horford. Reeves can't hit. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Knicks. Here's Horford. Shoots the 3. The offensive rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Holiday against Doncic. Here's the lob to the hoop, and Hayes throws it down.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Outside, White. Brown feeling it out a bit. Releases from 15. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Back to Doncic. Plays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Brown outside. Horford with the screen on James. Brown against LeBron. Takes the 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before. Richard, do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
And he hits the first of 3.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Connect comes in for LeBron. And Vincent subbed in for Luka Doncic. That one misses. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Here's Pritchard. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Horford has a wide-open look. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Horford's got 6.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
30 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Vanderbilt. Benson with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pritchard passes to Brown.
Wow! Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Boston leading by 13 on the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's Tatum, and it's Pritchard in at point guard. Now, here's Craig. This is the most they've led by 13 points. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Finney-Smith, and finished off by Finney-Smith.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Steps back. Here's Pritchard, defended by Vincent. Now connect. No scoring in this one. Here's Vincent. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Vincent. And Pritchard pulls it down.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Tatum? Averaging about 27 points per, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
Hatchimer is checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 11. Reeves outside. Pass to connect. Back to Reeves. Out to the wing. Inside. Vincent the pass to Reeves. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Boston leading by 11. And Craig has it in the corner. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Benson with it. Hasn't made one yet. Reeves outside. Picked by Finney-Smith. Launches a three. Rebound, Boston. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. And the second free throw, good.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Here's Finney-Smith. 5 points in the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. 8 points his last outing. Takes it inside, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. All right, a chance to check out stats for Austin Reed.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And that one, good. Cornett's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Hachimura. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hachimura's got 5.
You have to pay attention to Hachimura no matter where he is.
Here's Cornett. Tatum down low, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's 9 points for Jason Tatum.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Shoots over Cornett. Pass to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "You can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Reeves. He's got 6.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Cornette. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Up top, Reeves. His last outing, he had 24 points. Connect with it. Back to Reeves. Clock at 6. The tray. Drills it from outside. Reeves has got 6 points in the quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Pritchard. Craig sets a screen. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Over Vincent. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Pass to Hachimura. Now Vincent. Here's Reeves. True on the 14-footer. Reeves has got 11 points.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Vincent. Here's Pritchard. Craig sets a screen. The Celtics need to get a shot off, and finished off by Craig.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Vincent. To the paint, fades and shoots. It'll go. The Boston lead has come down to just 12 points with the basket from Reeves.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 11. Good on the shot.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Reeves outside. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now here's Craig. Cornette kicks to Craig. And here's Tatum for 3. Good! Another from 3.
And he's shattered the franchise single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all season long. Here's Finney-Smith. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics leading by 17. Pass to Cornette. In the corner. Tatum with it. Tatum draws the double. A wide open look here for Craig. Back to Tatum. The second chance effort, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Okay, just some big boy strength there from Tatum. Just put himself to the line.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Celtics?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Offensive foul.
And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. The Celtics second.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Still without a basket.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Brown. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got 22.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Goodwin.
Austin Reeves.
Here's Brown. 22 points for him. Horford the pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Elbow shot. Rebound the Lakers. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And that one falls for Hachimura.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
No good on the second free throw.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Pass to Horford. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Over Hayes. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, the versatility of Porzingis, able to strike a number of areas.
Outside, James. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
Okay, wow, old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Holiday finds Porzingis. Floats one, and it's blocked. Doncic outside. 1:21 left to play here in the half. From down in the low post, it goes. Doncic has got his third basket of the night right there. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And White kicks to Brown. Off target with his 3.
In the first quarter, he was raining down 3. That's not the case here in the second.
White against Reeves. White, good. White's got 6.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 6. Pass to LeBron. Reeves with the screen on Brown. The drive by LeBron. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Doncic, no good. Celtics leading by 21.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Reeves with it. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And so it's the Boston Celtics taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and it felt good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And with one half in the books, let's take a glance at some of the other games in progress around the NBA. Out in Toronto, the Raptors have the lead against Charlotte. A big lead with the game getting late.
This is a one-sided contest. We've got an absolute blowout on your hands. I think I'm going to take the rest of the night off, fellas.
So tell me something I don't know. What's new?
And now let's turn to the first half of our game. It's been all about Jaylen Brown so far.
Listen, so far, Jaylen Brown has been terrific. To be fair, sometimes we expect him to have more games like this just because of his natural talent, but he's getting more and more consistent every year.
He knows how great he can be, and he's showing out tonight. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Boston leading by 19. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. He's out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. 3-pointer. And it's White with the rebound. Boston's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. White setting the pick for Tatum. Connects from 3-point range. Tatum's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Celtics. Reeves the pass to James. Hachimura with a screen on Brown. Nice shot by James. LeBron's got 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Tatum kicks to White. Pass to Brown. White setting the pick for Brown. Off target from three-point range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Brown finds Holiday. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Celtics leading by 18. Tatum drives in. James with some nice D.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Hachimura the pass to LeBron. Brown against Hachimura. Doncic kicks to James. Here's the 3. Connects again from distance.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most three-pointers of all time?
I cannot believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on his shot. This guy is something else. Tatum, that's for 2. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Lakers trail by 15. To the inside, here's Hachimura, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's Holiday, still scoreless. Right side Tatum. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Hachimura. Tatum with another miss.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
James. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Celtics leading by 13. And Holiday kicks to Porzingis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight.
Porzingis breaking tendencies with that catch and shoot.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. With 1 game to go, let's take a look at how the final seeding will look in the East. You look at the Celtics. Right now, they've acquired the 2nd-best record in the conference.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Reeves against White.
Creating havoc. Reeves loves to stick his nose in there.
The Lakers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Reeves. Richard, who do you think is the most impactful player right now in the NBA?
I stand by this. As long as LeBron James is wearing an NBA uniform, he is first, second, and third. The ratings say that. The money says that. As long as he is playing, he will be the most impactful player in the NBA.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Outside Tatum. A three-pointer, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's gonna stop that?
Back to Holiday. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Wide, a screen on Hachimura. Yes, that goes in. Tatum's got 24 points.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Now here is Hachimura. He's got 8, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Brown outside. Outside Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Doncic. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 14. Holiday, the pass to Tatum. White, wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. White's got his 3rd basket of the night. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the 4th, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, he sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. LeBron passes to Hayes.
Celtics Jaylen Brown. That's his second.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
That free throw missing. Pritchard, he's checked in for White. Good on the second free throw. So it's Boston now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Tatum's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hayes dishes to Doncic, and he lobs it up towards the rim. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Let's have a look at some league leaders from the last 10 games. Here are the highest scoring point guards in the NBA during that time. Second, Luka Doncic.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, these guys aren't out there just to run the offense for their teams. They pretty much are the offense, and they can light it up.
First one falls for Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Doncic. He has 6. Reeves outside. Doncic with a screen for Reeves. Down low, here's Finney-Smith. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Porzingis. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hayes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown to the middle, taken away by Hayes. Reeves in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game.
And you can't let Reeves get set in these corner spots because you will get torched.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Tatum nails them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
James, the pass to Hayes. Now Finney-Smith. Ron right side. And he makes that one. Hayes has got 9.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Outside Holiday. Lays it up off the glass. Holiday's got his first 2 points of the night.
Comfortable operating in traffic. Nice move by Holiday.
Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
Tatum, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Reeves outside. To the paint, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
Holiday, the pass to Pritchard. LeBron against Brown. Tatum wide open, he fires one. The shot's good, Brown making the play. Tatum's got 32 points in the game. Inside. Here's Doncic. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston leading by 18.
I'm open right here.
Holiday with it. Pass to Pritchard. Porzingis with the ball. Working on Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis inside. Working on Finney-Smith. Nice shot by Porzingis. LA has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And here is Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Doncic. Here's Pritchard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And they double up James. Finney Smith passes to Reeves. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Nice concentration from Reeves. Never loses focus despite the contact.
Outside Tatum. .11 left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. And Finney Smith gets it to go. Finney Smith's got 10 points.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line. And when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
The line for 2.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
You know, expectations were so high for Porzingis early in his career. Maybe they didn't all pan out, but he is still a high-level impact player every time he takes the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Hachimura is checked in for Hayes. Gannett comes in for LeBron. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Doncic. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Brown against Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Just 5 on the clock. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Misses the 3. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Right side Porzingis launches it. No good on that one. Here's Connect. Scoreless thus far. From deep, Reeves. They grabbed their own miss.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Boston, Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. A shot by Milton, no good. Celtics leading by 16. Here's Pritchard. Over Milton. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Pritchard's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Boston. Milton the pass to James. Milton sets the screen for LeBron. Fires the 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Pritchard. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Pass to Milton. Hachimura with it. The jump hook. Launches a 3. And again, the Lakers no good.
Get on Tatum.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Horford with the screen on Milton. Horford kicks to Craig. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Outside, Horford. That three off the mark. Lakers trail by 18. And here is Hachimura. Picked by Finney-Smith. Shoots. Another miss by James. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard, defended by Milton. Pass to Hauser. Now Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Horford. Tatum kicks to Horford. Here's Hauser. Boston again missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far.
LeBron, the old man, throwing it down. Not much anyone can do about that still.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Craig passes to Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 34 points for Jason Tatum.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Uri showing off that athletic ability.
Outside, Horford. Pass to Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Hachimura. And Boston with the rebound. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Craig. Here's Pritchard, defended by Milton. Tatum on the wing. Now, Craig trains it from beyond the arc.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
LeBron, no luck.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Shoots over Hachimura, and it's blocked.
Perfect timing by Hachimura. What a block.
Down low. Here's Goodwin. Great D that time from Tatum.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
RJ, you had a chance to ref a Summer League game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the amount of plays, the amount of possessions, I do not envy their job. When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you gotta make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Outside, Horford. Outside, Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles.
Watch the screen.
The three. And again for 3.
And he's one of the greatest from distance in NBA history.
And with that 3, he's now 5th on the career list. Tatum on the wing. And he lays it straight in. Tatum's got 40 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Hilton the pass to James. Beyond the arc. Al Horford with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Pritchard. Tatum at the elbow. Here's Craig. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers trail by 20. Now here's Goodwin. Pass to Milton. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his third foul of the game. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Brown outside. Back to White. Pass to Tatum. Out to White. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. The Lakers with the rebound. Hayes has got 8 rebounds in this game. Hachimura with it. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Reeves. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
The activity of Reeves is constant, and it helps him get to the line.
Line for 2, Austin Reeves.
And the first one drops.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Both good from the line that time.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. From 12 feet out. Rebound the Lakers. Doncic outside. Here's Reeves. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
A lot of style and flair to Reeves' offense.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Austin Reeves. One shot.
Free throw good, Reeves.
I don't think there's a team out there that doesn't want a player like Austin Reeves. This is a guy who is willing to sacrifice on both ends of the floor.
Right side, Porzingis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the defense is having trouble out there handling the length of Porzingis down low. I almost feel bad for him.
Kristaps Porzingis. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And at 7'3", Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Down by 15. Pass to Hachimura. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Celtics leading by 15. Holiday looking over the floor. Tatum against Hachimura. Tatum down low, and he makes good on the layup. Tatum's got 42 in the game.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Pass to Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 9th assist in the game now. The Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. The shot by Holiday, no good. Lakers trail by 14. Hachimura finds James. Out to Doncic. And it's off from three-point range. Holiday against Doncic. Pass to White. Now here's Brown. And the three off target. LeBron against Brown. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Porzingis with a screen on Hachimura. Tatum, that's for 2. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And Hayes kicks to James. 1:57 left in the game. RJ last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 101.
The first free throw is good.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
And yes, it's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Doncic, bounce pass. Reeves outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Boston leading by 12. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household name.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Boston.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season, I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn it.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
Shooting for Boston, Kristaps Porzingis, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Good one, passes to Finney-Smith. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Al, the coach mentioned he wanted to come into this building and do whatever was necessary to win. Did you think you guys had the intensity to get that done?
Yeah, no question. I like the energy from our team from the beginning. To be able to come in here and get a win like this, it feels good.
Great road win tonight, Al. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.